Wagwan reacting to Instagram videos and photos part 2 for your freeform journey. Today is not locks, do not regular reaction videos on the freeform and regular form dreadlocks. This is from Colin. He says, hopefully you're having a good day. Just want to send in my 1 month freeforms on a type 1 hair. Actually, these are 4 months in now. And you can see that wispiness going on there. So they're coming in a little bit thinner. But this is a natural occurrence for a type 1 hair freeforms. Like, this is like pretty much how they look on the thinner side. If they start to thicken up, this is kind of like the alternative version of what could happen. This reminds me of a funny meme where it says white people dreadlocks look like Grinch fingers. I thought it was funny. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing to say or to have. All hair types look differently when they freeform. So embrace your hair type and the way that it's starting to look is all I can really say. Update: 1 year, 5 months. Some wicks looking like a little short, maybe 6 inches long here. Now they're looking a little bit longer, a little bit thicker. Crazy. I always say crazy when I see locks. Now he's got this crazy nice ponytail happening here. What? One thing about his wicks, I've noticed they've been trimmed and the cutting has been straight across for just that like straight edge look. I like to cut on an angle, but it's all good. And this is where they started out. Crazy. More like that China bump effect. But that is some good progression. That is some really nice progression to see. So big ups, Low Life Lay, for sending in those photos. Lil Margaret, I think this dude's been on the channel before. But let's give you a little bit of an update here. The freeform afro. Spectacular. It's got a little bit of bleach going on. It's definitely got a lot of style. I like that vintage VHS look. It's the dread fro. Bob Marley would be proud. This is exactly how his hair looked during his baby stages of dreads. And it's a fun look. It was actually this style that I saw around YouTube before I started my dreadlock journey that got me into wanting freeform locks. This is actually the best stage of freeform locks because you're new to it, you're excited to see how your journey is going to turn out, and then it starts to kind of form in a fro like this and they stick up in all different directions. It's really fun, and this stage really builds the confidence as well that you're going to need to prolong your dreadlock journey over the years. Becoming comfortable in your own skin and having confidence in the way that you're looking naturally really comes from these first beginning stages, quote unquote the ugly stage, but I'm gonna call it the confidence stage from now on because it's not ugly, it's actually beautiful. You know, it's actually beautiful. Bruno Vista, this is how he needs his locks. The metal being magnetized does look like a set of freeform locks. That's jokes. All locked up nowadays. Kind of a blurry photo. You're leaving us guessing there, bro. Oh yeah, I remember this dude. He was on the show before. Freeform locks, man. In that afro stage. Wow. 4 years and counting. This makes me so happy. Like, literally, I can't thank you guys enough. As simple of a gesture of just listening to what I say and taking the advice and growing your own locks with it, because it turns out to see like decisions like this made 4 or 5 years ago and they turn out to look so great. Makes me want to cry. I'm so happy. Like, it's remarkable to see people embracing their freeform life now more than ever. When I was a kid, it was so frowned upon to have freeform locks in Canada, at least in North America, let's say. And now it just seems like the most normal thing, which reminds me, I saw a billboard yesterday for Tiffany & Co. and Jay-Z was on the front of it with his freeform locks. I'm thinking like, I've never seen Tiffany & Co. or a brand or a corporate brand like that ever put someone of color with freeform locks on their front big billboard like that. So times are really changing, and billionaires like Jay-Z are really helping us to become more recognized and acceptable with this hairstyle. Wow, I love the way that his hair's gone in, his locks have gone into flats and Congos. You can really see the shape of these too. Like, this is crazy. This is almost a video of itself to see how his hair has turned out. Wow, this is no separation, and you can see the palm tree. So having that tropical climate really does help with cultivating freeform locks. Damn, look at that one big Congo on the back of his head. That is remarkable. But this is great. He's even got his freeform locks braided up. Looking good. Appreciate that, Mohammed. Where are you from? If you're watching that video, where are you from? Andres, 3 years, bro, freeforming. Looks good for 3 years. They almost look very cultivated. You're lucky that they came out very like finessed like that. Got some dreadlock beads going on in there. Congo. Got a lot of length. Let those dreads thicken up if you can. Everybody out there. Look at that. I love the way that it does these crazy turns and twists on itself. Congo freeform dreadlocks, definitely. Wow. Yeah, I gotta screenshot all these to post again later. Fantastic. So this guy is recommending some freeform locks that are out there. Of course, if you haven't followed Rashad Lee yet, this dude's locks are incredible, and his kid also has a crazy set of freeform locks. He's definitely gonna have to get a video of his own soon coming up. The dude is a rapper, musical artist, so definitely check out Rashad Lee on Instagram if you haven't yet. Locks are dope. And the other guy that he's recommending here now is Fro Judah. I recently just had him in a video as well, talking about his epic freeform beard and his freeform locks. Just a crazy raga look this man's got going on. Very unique. Not many people you see out there looking like this in the North America. In Jamaica and the Caribbeans, yeah, you see this, and it's dope to see it here in the Americas too, so big ups to that. I am Kaivi Senior, sending in some updates of his locks. Looking like there's some freeforms 4 or 5 years in. Look at that new growth. No manipulation on that scalp. We don't want to see no scalpage. He's got some dye in there. Looks like he had that red at some point. His length is getting pretty lengthy, down to his waistband when he pulls it down. Fire. Looking familiar too. Like when people pull out the side lock like that, I'm like, man, my lock kind of formed that same way. So it's almost like dreadlocks have a structural tendency that they go for in certain areas of the head. You can often see common Congos, I would like to call it. Whereas like the back one usually goes flat. The ones in the nape usually go big and flat and Congoed. This one here usually Congos, same with this one here. And here's a shot of him in some smoke. Gotta love the smoke shot there. I'll post that one for my 420 family. They're not freeforms. Looks like he's got them twisted up. He's got that front taper going on. Looking crisp and clean. And I appreciate all locks, to be honest, even faux locks. I have a certain amount of appreciation for them as well. There's no set of locks in my life that I'm gonna undervalue or underappreciate, because I'm just happy people are grabbing the concept of them, whether they feel real or fake or maintained or not. Either way you go about it, it's a seed planted and hopefully that seed can grow into a decision to start free-forming your locks later in life. With this dude here, I'm really hoping that one day the freeform locks will come into play. Ashton. We got some more Caucasian dreadlocks here. Looking like they've been crocheted or interlocked or something. That's about it. If you guys want to send in some more videos, just send them over to Instagram, or you can send them over on my email, knotlocks@gmail.com, and reddit.com/r/knotnation. So anyways, that's it. I'll check you guys next time. Have a happy and natty day. Stay natural, stay fantastic, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gone. Adios.